I know I'm late for this topic, but I'm going to talk about it because I have no words about this fandom/community. Why, you may ask? Someone I know named Alyssa Goji Giga 101 left the Godzilla community a year ago because she was being targeted by some individuals who've been seeing inappropriate messages when she was a minor, which that was disgusting because she was a minor when that happened. Speaking of minors, if you don't remember a popular YouTuber named Godzilla or Kyle Joe, if you don't know, I'll give you a recap. Godzilla was a popular Godzilla YouTuber who made his Godzilla fan films. A lot of people, including me, loved those fan films before he deleted his channel back in 2021. Why did he delete his channel? Long story short, he's a pedophile because he was a high school teacher sending messages to his students when he was teaching. I'm not going to explain too much, but if you want more information, you can look it up. But when I heard that news, I was shocked and disappointed because I was a big fan of his fan films and I even own a Natsu Mamiru figure from him on Instagram. Hell, I still had it in my Ultimate Kaiju collection till this day. So I was disappointed. And speaking of popular YouTuber, if y'all remember 2009 Mega Godzilla, if you don't, he was a YouTuber who made his own fan series called The Godzilla Brothers, and I used to watch it back in 2015. Hell, I even made a reference on my series on episode 3, but long story short, he's an asshole because he did call a big YouTuber named Method Kaiju Fan 97 a moron. I'm not going to explain too much, but I'll even link on a video made by Gapester Studios, link in the description down below. And I was disappointed when I heard that, just like Godzilla. Of course, I was being toxic back in 2017 or 18, I can't remember. And no, I'm not talking about being pedo, I was talking about being childish or unoriginal, which I decided to replace my character back in 2019, so I won't get in trouble with Toho. So, I'm not like that anymore because I've been trying to listen to some criticisms to improve my content and originality, and to take account of my actions even if I'm not a critic. If you're going to ask if a Godzilla fan is toxic, well, in my opinion, I would say kinda. Now I mean kinda is because there are some G-fans aren't like that. Even it's divided by Monsterverse fans, Toho fans, and people who still hate a 98 film aka Zilla. Even it's been almost 3 decades now. Even I do understand that the 98 film is not favorable, but hey, if you imagine that film was never a thing, we wouldn't have Millennium movies and Monsterverse, and plus, there's some people, including me, grew up with that movie, which is my first Godzilla movie I watched, so without that film, I wouldn't got into a Godzilla. Hell, I won't even create this channel right now. Speaking of Monsterverse, there is some G-fans argue with Toho fans which is better, but to me, I'm neutral, because it depends on each movie, which it doesn't matter. My favorite Monsterverse film was King of Monsters, and my favorite Reiwa movie was -1, because well, both of them have remastered classic soundtracks and had good story, in my opinion, but at the same time, both Toho and the Monsterverse films do have problems, like Shin Godzilla. Sure, a lot of people like it, but some people, including me and Army Viewer, don't like it. While JSK, Scar King doesn't feel like a threat. He's more like a punchy bag, and GVK has some elements from Batman vs Superman. So both Toho and Monsterverse aren't perfect, and let's not forget, there's some G-fans had their big ego, likes to yell at people, and just lie to his audience on other YouTubers, including me, and just hate on me for no effing reason. Yes, I'm aware not everyone's going to like me, and I don't care, but as one, they need to mind their own business and leave me alone. Even it's toxic to some of y'all, but hey, at least it's not like Star Wars because that fandom is very toxic. More toxic than Godzilla fandom, I think. So, Alyssa, if you're watching this, I hope you recover for that. This is Skyler, and peace everyone.